welcome back to Watch Jelly. My name is Alvin. So as this video title suggests, a man and his watch dressed for an evening in Singapore. So to give you some context, this video was filmed while I was on my way walking about 1 kilometer from my office building to have dinner with a friend, and this is right at dusk on a eve of a public holiday in Singapore. So as you can tell, people are scooting off from work and making their way to dinner plans or heading home. So I'm heading into one of the more, shall we say, cultural districts in Singapore, Chinatown. Well, it is labelled Chinatown per se, but it really, I would say it's not really Chinatown. I think for those of you who have been to Singapore, it has come up in Singapore as a sort of a dining destination, known as a shop house area within the Raffles Place Tanjong Pagar area. I think these shop houses are protected from being demolished, and these have been converted very nicely into restaurants and bars. This place I'll be walking to is along Amoy Street, and clearly I'm wearing my Mad Editions watch, which I thoroughly love. It's a large watch, but I think given that it's a slightly dressed down day, it's okay to wear on a big watch with my sleeve rolled up. So as I make my way into the Amoy Street area, so Amoy is a part of Fujian in China, Xiamenjie. So this area is not strictly Chinese food. You have all sorts, Korean being one of them, all sorts of Western cuisine, Mediterranean, etc. So this place that I'm going today is a sort of a private dining area. Private dining from the standpoint that it is converted into sort of an establishment converted to sort of look like someone's living room, and hence the name sort of private dining. And this place in particular is called Appetite that we're heading to. Thoroughly love this place. While we make our way there along Amoy Street, I think it's safe to say that this area is cultural for many reasons. I think I know this place well because my kindergarten about almost 30 years ago was still here, but it has since been demolished to make way for future developments. And funny to say, it's a really bustling area. Despite the warm weather, I think people are still doing al fresco, which is quite nice to see. And this area is sort of in the middle of the central business district, so I think it stands to reason why a lot of restaurants that open here are relatively upmarket, Michelin stars all around. And I think with this wall is right behind a temple, and this wall perfectly illustrates some of the Chinese origins for Singaporean Chinese from back 100 years ago up to as recent as 55 years ago. I think this area is very much a place where I guess ethnic Chinese people in Singapore congregate. Restaurants used to be a bit more tilted towards Chinese and other clans and associations, but around today it's very multiracial, it's very international, very diverse, not strictly very Chinese. So I think one thing about wearing my watch, I think the matte one really goes off my attire as I head towards my dinner place and for drinks, because it's still very polished. It's still, although some people might find it a bit, the visual a bit striking, I somehow think that it's a nice contrast to a very linen-based attire with the sharp metallic materials on the watch. So here I am, moving towards Appetite, towards the listening room. So Appetite, as you can tell, it literally consists of a living room table, a long U-shaped couch, and a stunning collection of vinyl, along with an impeccable sound system to go along with vinyl record players. So it's a very comfortable space, dim littered, and very comfortable for people of all ages, but especially those young adults, I would say young adults, middle-aged adults, to come and indulge in a lot of 70s to 90s music, and I had a blast myself. I think for me, as someone in a white-collar job and doing YouTube on the side, this is a nice way to sort of unwind after a long 11-hour day at work. And so with that said, I hope you enjoy the content. This is just a peek into my life and how I unwind on a regular day. So not sure if you like the content, but if you do, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Please feel free to comment on what sort of activities you like to do on your rest days, on your weekends, and what type of watches you wear as well on these days. This is Alvin. As you can see, the chef in his apron as well. This is Alvin signing out. Thank you, and don't forget to keep watching Jelly, guys. Bye.